Now on BBC One, BBC London News with Nina Hossain.
Be on your guard at night. The warning to teenagers as police link a third hammer attack with the murder of Marsha McDonnell. Pry before you buy. The private investigator who'll check out your future neighbours. 3 more in court accused of plotting to make the deadly poison ricin. And the baby BAFTAs. Who got the gongs as London's young filmmakers are honoured. More on buying a house than probably anything else in your life. But how much research do you really do before taking the plunge? Our property expert, Andy Coleman, has done his, and it led him to a private investigator who can tell you more about your new neighbours than you ever thought you'd know.
If you're buying a house where you know you're going to be living next to a busy flight path, railway station or a busy main road, or living next to a disco pub, these things in areas you can see a mile away. But what about the hidden things that you don't see? Where'd you go and find out about that? Well, the first thing you should do is do a little bit of your own research. You know, phone up the local council and also phone up the local police to see what sort of area that you're going to be buying in. So what about the things that they won't tell you? How do you find out about them? Well, I know a man that can help. Nigel Parsons is a private investigator who can tell you more about your new neighbourhood than you'd ever imagined you'd know.
The point where we come in is to try and paint a picture of what life is going to be like. You know, good old-fashioned surveillance, what it's like when the pub's shut, you know, 11 o'clock at night if there's rowdyism kicking around the area. Just getting that picture of what life is really going to be like.
So do you talk to the neighbours that live around the area?
Sure.
And that's where you get your stories from, really, then?
Get talking to people, you know, the local corner shop, the post office, postman's brilliant, milkmen are brilliant. You know,
they know everybody.
Get up early, give you a load out.
So how would you start your search?
It's a mix between background research. We've got access to a lot of different databases, seeing who's got a business 3 doors down the road and whether the business might be a slightly unsavoury one. Well, it happens. I mean, you know, one of our guys came across somebody who obviously did something else during the week, but the weekends they spray cars.
Yeah.
Saturday afternoons and Sundays, you know, the sun's out and you've got the smell of cellulose.
Nigel does all the background stuff all on the internet, and I'm the one that runs around doing all the street sort of surveillance work. And often, a lot of the time, what I do, I mean, people are always, especially being English, people are reluctant to talk to people.
Yeah.
So the gimmick we've got at the moment is put me in school uniform and I can just be a child doing market research on the streets.
Excellent, great.
So people are always a bit more sort of open to talk. I do the uni student thing quite a lot as well.
So what sort of things should people be wary of?
Well, there are so many hidden things that you couldn't possibly even think of it. For example, a normal high street during the day, you wouldn't think anything twice, but at night the laundrette can be used as the place where you sell all your drugs and the prostitutes go. So you never know what's hidden until you actually go and have a look. It's the things that the estate agents and the surveyors
wouldn't tell anybody about.
Wouldn't tell anybody, even if they did know.
So if you're thinking of buying in a new area, check it out with the local police and the council, or even a private investigator. But remember that your neighbours might know more about you than you think.
Watch out, those private investigators are about.